Am I the asshole for telling my dad's girlfriend that she's a gold digger? My dad is pretty rich and is retired at 50. He was dating this woman Laura for a couple of years and it worried me that she was just after his money. She's 35. My dad said he'd never marry or have any more kids besides me 24M because he wants to leave everything to me. Last year Dad texted me and said he had some good news about him and Laura. I thought they were going to get married and I was going to tell him to get a prenuptial to make sure our family money stays in the family. No. He and Laura were going to have a baby. I told my dad he was gross for having a kid at 50 and now he's on the hook financially. He said he was thrilled to become a dad again. I told Laura she was disgusting for tricking my dad into becoming a dad and she's not getting any of his money when he dies. My dad has like 5 million in life insurance policies. She said she was insulted by what I said and I said I call out gold diggers when I see them. Of course ever since my brother was born she keeps asking him to change his will. I told my dad she should get a job and not to try to live off him. Edit: my dad is worth more than his life insurance policies. I have a trust and get money every month and now I'm worried that Laura might expect one too. What if my dad dies and leaves everything to her and then she dies and leaves everything to her family? That means my family's money and property goes to a gold digger. Laura hasn't had a real job and she's pushing 40. That's Suze AF. I'm trying to protect my family's legacy. This isn't about money. My dad gives me money every month. Edit: actually I do work. I work for my dad by running errands and helping around the house. Believe it or not, I work harder than my friends' parents. You're the asshole. Gold diggers are people who are only focused on wealth. The only concern you have is whether you will be the sole inheritor of your father's money. I, too, can identify a gold digger. You're the asshole. Your father is 50, not elderly, and Laura didn't get pregnant by herself. Your sense of entitlement is nothing short of disgusting. Your father is fully capable of handling his own affairs without your help. You're just jealous that you're not going to get the whole enchilada once he dies. Absolutely sad. Time to start making your own way through life and plan on providing for yourself vs counting the money in daddy's estate. You're the asshole. Who are you to speak to anyone this way? How horrible. Your dad said he is excited to be a dad and you sound like a brat. Why worry so much about inheritance? It almost sounds like you're waiting for your dad to die. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. The only gold digger here is you. You're the asshole. To make sure our family money stays in the family. It's not our money, it's his money. Not even going to bother with the obvious, and that is that you're sibling the baby is family. As is his mother. If you're calling out gold diggers, did you first look in the mirror? That's exactly what you sound like. You're the asshole, 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 a. Not only you're the asshole, but you are the one giving gold digger energy. Edit: I saw you're fighting for your life in the comments with the "I'm not trying to change his will, she is." Are you FFR? He has 2 children now, he should change his will. You can't be happy for your dad and the only thing you're thinking about is how much money you're getting once he dies. That's major gold digger behavior. You're the asshole. What the hell, your father is 50, not 70. He's young enough to have another child and has been dating a woman in her 30s for the past couple of years. Things change, and he doesn't owe you his whole fortune. He has another child, of course he's going to provide for him. Unless there is a huge backstory, you sound pretty spoilt and entitled. You're the asshole. You sound like you care more about the money in his life insurance policy than you do about your father's happiness. If your dad wants this, he's within his right to have it. You're the asshole. I told my dad he was gross for having a kid at 50. He's not gross for having a kid at 50. People who are 50 have sex. He's not the first person to have a kid at 50. I told my dad she should get a job and not to try to live off him. This is none of your business or your concern. I think she's a gold digger. He said he wouldn't marry anymore, so he would leave everything to me. Ah. That's what it's about. I was going to tell him to get a prenuptial to make sure our family money stays in the family. We're calling it our family money already? OP, you haven't worked for it, and you're an adult. This is your dad money. OP, the gold digger of this story is not who you think it is. Edit cause I forgot you're the asshole, obviously. Let your dad be happy and go make your own millions. You're the asshole. You are not entitled to your dad's money. It is his to do with as he pleases. Just because you are family his son does not mean that you are not the gold digger. And face facts, his family now includes more than just you. You're the asshole. You sound like a gold digger yourself. She didn't trick anyone into anything. Your dad is an adult, and your brother is as entitled to an inheritance as you are. You're the asshole. Your behavior is how you end up getting written out of a will. If you're not careful, it's all going to your baby brother. I do understand being skeptical of people's intentions, but she had a baby with him and she's not going anywhere now. You need to let your dad be happy. You're the asshole. You don't get to dictate how your dad lives his life. And you don't know Laura at all. You are very harshly judging someone based on your own selfish assumptions. If your dad had a big part in raising you, I have serious doubts about his parenting abilities though, and I hope the next kid doesn't turn out like you. You're the asshole. You sound like an entitled brat and I hope you inherit nothing. You're the asshole. You sound very much like a gold digger yourself. Your dad's money is your dad's. You are not entitled to it. You're the asshole and a leech. I call out leeches when I see them. My guy trying to control his father like a gold digger and doesn't even give him the courtesy of a reach around. My man sucks and is a major fucking gold digging asshole lol. Op reeks of Andrew Tate energy. Oh look, somebody is upset they won't get all of daddy's money. You're the asshole. Get a job and make your own fortune rather than spend your life counting on your inheritance. Your dad, Laura, and their new baby are living their own, happy life. You can be part of that. Or you can be a bitter outsider. Fair warning, if you choose the second, dad may rewrite his will, and leave you out entirely. You're the asshole. You don't care about your dad, you care you won't get his entire money. And she's the gold digger? Hilarious. You're the asshole. How much have you contributed to our family money? You do realize your father is not dead yet, right? Dude. It's your dad's money. He can do whatever he wants to do with it. Maybe he will spend every last dime on people who actually care about him, not just his money. Sounds like the only one after his money here is you. You're the asshole. It's his life, his money, his journey. Create your own wealth and a life that won't need an inheritance to be happy. The whole post is basically one sad incel being insanely jealous of another older man's success at life, wealthy, retired at 50, 35-year-old trophy wife, new child born, and insured to secure his family against his inevitable demise. Op's dad sounds really stable and like he wants to support both his children. I want to befriend Op's dad and maybe get into the wall myself. Can I get your dad's number, OP? AITA sounds like the only gold digger privileged person is you. Because you're happy to keep living off daddy's money. Does he supply your lifestyle? You're saying she should get a job instead of trying to live off of him. But can't you say the exact same thing about yourself though? Reading your post, it sounds like your career plan was basically inheriting the money. You don't sound jealous of your dad paying more attention to the new kid, but rather afraid you won't inherit 100 of your dad's wealth. You're the